pass, I'm hitting the gas. Smashing dash, pull up on that ass. Block movement, I'm about my cash. Catch you out in traffic, got some fire for that ass. No free pass, I'm hitting the gas. Smashing dash, pull up on that ass. Block movement, I'm about that cash. Catch you out in traffic, got some fire for that ass. I'm about to hit the lab, cause you know I'm going bad, yeah. You already know what to do, man. Please hit the like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and help support this channel, man. We appreciate you. What's good with the YouTube? You already know Big Flocka with a convict's perspective. I'm gonna smash, dash, and slide on through with that little bit of energy, man. Please, man, before we start this video, please hit the like, subscribe, comment, as well as share, and hit that bell notification, man, to get fire content notifications. So check this out, man. So, man, where do we start, man? This, as you can tell by the title, we're gonna be talking about an individual named Rene almost Enriquez Jr., who was recently found about over a month ago in some barrels. Okay, his body parts had been dismembered, and they were found by a public works employee about a month ago after they got a complaint, November 29th to be exact, and they found bleach with body parts and human remains inside a barrel, those 55-gallon ones. Now, you probably off top, after the thumbnail, the title, as well as what I just said, you probably know that this name is very, very familiar. Yes, this is the son of Rene Enriquez, boxer, the former Mexican mafia member. Okay, he was recently in the news, all replaced when he was granted parole by the governor, and he's somewhere at an undisclosed location living his life. Let me be first and foremost on this whole address regarding this matter. Boxer's son was not killed, I believe, to my knowledge so far, was not killed based upon who his father was. Okay, apparently it was an individual named Brian Bentley, 43 years old, out of Vegas. They arrested him. They were acquaintances. Somehow something happened to where he ended up shooting him October 28th. Then he got a friend, and they decided to dismember Enriquez Jr. His body wasn't found till, like I said, about November 29th. Now, you know, it's unfortunate that, you know, for Boxer and his family, my condolences, first and foremost. But this is life sometimes, man. And it's the reality that no matter what we do and change within ourselves, we carry our own cross. No one can carry that cross for us. No one can live our lives but us. And this is a prime example. Now, you can sit there and place blame that, you know, who his father was. His father wasn't there in his life like he should have been. He was locked up in prison. You know, there comes a time when we all have to man up. And at 39 years old, we are responsible for our own choices. And these are the choices that led to his death, you know, in one form or another. You know what I mean? We don't know the details as far as, was this a dispute? Was this over a woman? Was this over drugs? I don't know. But the type of crime this was, it just is symbolic of drug type behavior. Okay. Now, addiction is hereditary. And we know that Boxer has struggled with addiction issues himself. So, you know, it could have been an addiction issue, but I really doubt that it had anything to do with Boxer Enriquez Sr. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's unfortunate that, you know, when you are away for so many years, locked in basically in a fucking closet, right? Up in the shoe with limited privileges and incentives, right? And you obtain your freedom. All you want to probably do, I would assume, would be to spend time with your family. You know, your close family, and that's it. Because you can only have a relationship so strong while you're locked up. You know what I mean? You know, that's my belief. Everybody's different. There's some people who can have a long distance relationship over letters and they're just fine with it, or phone calls and whatnot. But for me personally, I need that interaction. I need that communication. I need to have that freedom, you know? And it's unfortunate that Boxer wasn't aware of the opportunity to come home and really spend too much time with his son, you know? I don't know the details. I don't know if he was, you know, interacting with his son on a day-to-day basis. I don't know, you know. I think this is a case that we need to keep tabs on and see what happens and the reason why, you know, he was killed. You know, there's always a motive. And sometimes it may not come to light today, but maybe in the future there will be some information regarding this case. You know, at first, when I first heard it, I was like, a barrel? Boxer's son was found dead. I was thinking, hey, you know, maybe this is an organizational hit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this was basically to send a message. But apparently, from what I read, it seems like it was something that was just became personal, and which is common, when you're living a life that you're not supposed to. I don't know his details of how he lived his life, but the truth of it is that just because our parents may change, our brothers, our sister, does not mean everybody has individual changes. And see, this is what I'm getting to in the whole message is that we all walk our own path. We all have the liberties to make our own choices, especially when we enter adulthood. You can sit there and fixate on certain things that happen to people, like, social environments, conditions, circumstances. Yes, they affect the kid, but there comes a time when you have to grow up too, regardless of all those obstacles that are in your way. Because there's many people who face those same obstacles and they're able to get through it, and that's why, like, I'm gonna get into right now is that, for those who have had it in and out with drugs or that lifestyle, man, there's nothing wrong with reaching out and trying to find assistance or find a solution that works for you. Because a lot of times our pride and ego gets in the way, and the same results will occur over and over again. And in looking in this whole situation, that's what I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking that, that he was controlled by his past. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes our past has demons. That demon could be our own fathers, our grandfathers, and it follows us and it can affect us if you allow it, man. That's why, like I said, it's real important to get rid of anything that festers in your mind or have it addressed at a young age to where it doesn't become it doesn't become something that's going to alter your mind or become a mental deterrent, from you making proper choices. Because there's some people, man, that will engage in wrong behavior or choices or decisions based upon their past. And they try to use that to justify why they do what they do. There comes a time in your life when whatever hangups you have, whatever issues you may be dealing with, there's a time when you just let all that go. And only then will you feel truly free to live your life. Like I said, man, I don't know the circumstances around this death. I think it's kind of interesting that it happened. I want to know why. At first, like I said earlier, at first I was like, damn, they got him that quick. But yeah, I mean, that must be a heartbreaker for a boxer after all those years locked up. Maybe hoping that he'll be able to come home and have a, normal relationship with one of his children. Anyways, man, this is just a spill, man. I thought this was kind of interesting, man. In reading the article, it doesn't really say much, man. It doesn't say who the other individual is. It just says some dude named Raymond Bentley. It doesn't give you any details. What was he involved with? What was his affiliation? And it doesn't give you any motives yet. And this case is pretty old. I think they arrested the dude December 2nd, and there's still no details about it. So someone's keeping a close lid on it, man. And I get it. What I'm saying? Boxer's a high-profile case. You want to have as least attention on him as you can. But a story like this, man, we got to run and figure this out, man, because like I said, anytime people hear the rumors, the rumor mill starts to go, people start to put stuff out there just off assumptions and insinuations that, could affect others, if they're not addressed the right way. Anyways, this is your boy Flacco, Convict's Perspective. I'm out.